Hello, my friends. Well, it's Vlogmas day number 24, Christmas Eve, and happy birthday to my father. His birthday was on Christmas Eve. Anyone else Christmas Eve? I know there are a few of you. Well, this is pretty much the end of our journey, and you all have been such an encouragement to me. And I want to thank you for all of your wishes to keep going, your wonderful comments. I know you enjoyed so many of our videos, the ones of the house tour and the lights. I know you loved Colleen's mental health video. Many others I think you really enjoyed, and it has made Moosey and I so happy to know that the work that we put into this was so appreciated, and that you all did get a lot of happiness, laughs, and smiles out of it. And I hope you did get a lot of laughs, because there were some funny times in there. You know, tomorrow we will be out of the house at 9 o'clock in the morning, and right now I'm in a little bit of panic mode because I have not made my souffles yet. Debbie needs 2 souffles from me. I know Colleen is making one, and 1 or 2 other people. We need some main meal things, and everybody else will be bringing goodies of all kinds too. But we have to still load the car. My car is not cleaned out yet, and I'm wondering whether I should just get up at 6 in the morning, do everything then the way I usually do, and just relax the rest of the evening. It's about 4:30, and we're probably going to have supper in a little while. And I have that feeling again of almost utter exhaustion. We have spent the day kind of finishing little jobs up. We lost a couple of snowmen for a while. You know, the cottage is just cluttered with paper and wrappings. You know how that can be. But we found everything. I did a baking session this morning for you, and no surprise, it turned out to be a flop. Well, I was so upset when I looked at that bread, the way it came out. And Moosey and I each had one of those slices, those skinny little slices. It was really too dense, too hard. So forget about that recipe that I gave you. I'm getting ready to make the souffles here. But here's the bread. Now, as you can see, they hardly rose up much at all. And that's the first time that's happened to me. I don't know why. Can't figure it out. And my hair is dry, so I have to do something with that before I go out too. I baked 2 loaves of my Irish bread recipe, which I have made, no joke, probably close to 100 times during my lifetime. It was my mother's recipe and Nora Faye's recipe, her best friend back early, even before she was married. Patricia, one of our readers, we found each other through this channel. Nora Faye is her mother. Now, can you believe that? She was from the same town I was from in New Jersey. And Nora Faye's recipe, which I found after I baked these 2 loaves this morning, is written in Nora's handwriting, and it's the right recipe, whereas the one I followed this morning was copied by someone. I don't know who, but it was the wrong ingredients. Came out this big, 1 inch tall. It did not rise. It smelled delicious, but it came out hard as a rock and wound up, you guessed it, in the trash. So it was another one of those Nanny flopperoos. I probably should trash the video. Maybe I'll put a little bit on there and show you what it looked like in the end. I wish you could have smelled it though. But anyway, I was going to do that for you and then just talk for a little while, and that would have been it. So it's going to be a little bit shorter today. Now, I have just assembled, and I'll show you these things, and then we'll close. There are a couple of things of my treasures that I found for Moosey's and my swap gifts for the gift exchange and swap, which is a bowl of laughs. And this is one of them. Now, you know, we are always thinking of the guys. A lot of things are for housewares and kitchen and everything. It's kind of hard to find something for a guy. But I had this squirrel lamp and he lights up, his whole body lights up. And his body becomes sort of an orangish brown. There's an orange light inside here, has a little button here. And I wish I could plug it in and show you. But this is going to be one of my gifts. And now we have some young teenage boys who have mustered out of the young children's swap. They have their own little circle that they do, all the little ones swap. But they're now in the big guy ones, and I bet they would love this squirrel. So this is one that I'm going to enter. And then I have a couple of my Port Marion pieces, which you've seen a lot of my Port Marion china. These are tiny little plant holders. You can pot some little tiny plants. And to go with this is a small canister that you could put something in. It could be for your kitchen. This is cute. And also, this might be a separate gift, a Port Marion cheese slicer. This is a nice one. But you know, so many of these pieces that I have, the accessories particularly, I really don't use, and I have been giving them as presents lately within the past couple of years. So I have those, one or two other things that will enter. And I think that will be a fun thing. That's always the best part of the day tomorrow. Not only that, but you know, we haven't been able to do this for a couple of years, probably since COVID started. One year it poured rain and we had to cancel. And then of course the other year, first year was the COVID. So we're excited about that. But I think that we'll just give you our sentiments for a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoy the holidays. I feel so bad for so many of you, the Eastern Coast, the Midwest, even up north in the West, even Seattle is snowed in. So many of you have had to cancel your plans. I know it's freezing in the South and all over. Please stay safe. Try and stay warm. And try and find something that you can think about that will make your couple of days happy days, even though you might not see family. But do remember the real reason that we're celebrating. Happy birthday, Jesus. We used to do that. We always used to sing and have a birthday cake for Jesus on Christmas Day. Of course, we have always had one for my dad the day before. I was going to read a small little excerpt from a book that I do have that I showed you in yesterday's video, and it was all about Mary and Joseph's journey to Bethlehem and the birth of Jesus. Now, maybe if we do a day number 25, Christmas morning, I might try and do that if I get home in time to do tomorrow night for you. So, thank you all so much for your encouragement all during this Vlogmas time. It's been a challenge for me, but you helped me through. And the best part was that I know that so many of you got a lot of laughs out of it, a lot of happiness, and I'm so thankful for that. And that's the best part of having done this. So, goodbye for now. Have a wonderful day, 2 days, and we'll see you soon. God bless us all, and Musi and I send our love to every single one of you.